I frequently lobby and frequently bring my students. I'm an educator to lobby, and I do that as part of the process of educating and being a good educator and teaching my students how to lobby. What I do is I form connections with members of the American government in order that they teach my students, and then I also play a role then sort of a second hand, being able to educate members of the government about what's going on here, especially on the ground in Judea and Samaria. So tonight we have a delegation of Arizona state legislators, from the, I'm not sure if it's from the House or from the Arizona Senate, not Congress people, but from the state legislature that are here on a trade mission. They opened a trade office in Tel Aviv, which is great, and they're touring for the week, and they were interested in seeing a Shabbat meal and a settlement in Judea and Samaria, a town here. So I can offer both. I have Shabbat meals and I live in a settlement, so they get 2 for 1 here. And so they'll be coming over for dinner tonight. So I think the Trump administration is offering Israel a unique opportunity in that there's never been a more supportive president and administration for the Israeli government and for the Israeli people as the Trump administration. That's irrespective of how you feel about President Trump himself or the Trump presidency. There is just on a numbers basis, just a simple numbers basis, how much the Trump administration has done for Israel is incomparable with other presidencies. So the Israeli government now has a unique opportunity to really use that support to advance what it's always wanted to do and held back by previous administrations. So I'm hoping that Israel, so far we have taken advantage of it, but here we have a unique opportunity. The United States is not greenlighting more building or greenlighting sovereignty, but it's clear the United States is not saying, hey, we consider this illegal, so don't take the next step. There's been no warning given, at least in public, and I don't think there's been one in private. There's been no warning given, hey, don't take that next step. And that next step is the A word, the annexation, and that increasing sovereignty over Judea and Samaria. That's the next logical step that we do. We say, listen, maybe you were a fan of the two-state solution. Maybe you felt that would have been great. Maybe you weren't a fan of the two-state solution, but there's no question in anybody's mind that the Palestinians are not willing to take a two-state solution. Now, they're not willing to compromise. They're not willing to give up their hate for the Jewish people. So if they're not ready to do it, then why should we hold ourselves back from our country's improvement? Because we had 2 paths of improvement, one with peace and one with sovereignty over Judea and Samaria. So the first option is not available to us because the Palestinians have closed it off. So now it's time to take the second option. It's time to increase sovereignty here, treat our Palestinian neighbors with respect and dignity, and give them everything that they deserve as human beings, and let them have freedom and everything else. But now it's time for us to fully declare that this land in Judea and Samaria is ours, and it's under our control. It's a part of the state of Israel.